Well, hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we're going to talk about a new release from one of my favorite, I think underrated little brands, and that is One Size by Patrick Starrr. He has released a new lip product, so it is the year of the lip product, it seems. So I'm going to do lips and little kissy sounds for all of our lip releases this year. He has released his new lip Snatcher hydrating liquid lipstick and lip gloss duos. They are $28. There are 4 shine and 4 shimmer shades, and I bought a shine and a shimmer shade. There's 8 total, and I bought 1 of each shine shimmer. So we're going to try it on and talk about it, but inevitably, you guys, we need to compare it to, those astute among us have immediately noticed that this is in a way a sort of dupe. Although that might be an insult. So let's say a sort of similar product to an old favorite, which is the Chanel Le Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue. This is my favorite product by Chanel. I think I have almost every shade. If you haven't tried the Chanel Le Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue, I would have in the past encouraged everyone to do it. And it comes up every time I do a liquid lip video, this product comes up because it's the best out there, but it's unique in the fact that it's dual-ended. We're talking about the Chanel here. We're going to get back to our One Size in a minute. It's dual-ended with a matte, doe foot matte, and then a gloss over the top. It lasts all day. It doesn't move around. You can reapply the gloss, and it's beautiful and hydrating and doesn't dry your lips out. And it has been for Chanel a very unique product that they keep introducing more shades. But the Chanel has 27 shades. It's been around for a while. The Patrick Starrr One Size has 8 shades total. I mean, obviously this Chanel has been around for a while. The main difference, of course, is that the Chanel is $45 each, and Patrick Starrr has done his at $28, so it is more affordable. So are they similar? Well, we're gonna figure it out. Let's first take a look here. Like I told you, 4 shine shades and 4 shimmer shades. I want to show you the 2 I bought. So I bought Be About It, which is kind of an everyday, very neutral shade. And I bought a much more statement making, I'm wearing it right now, a shade called Open Wide. So here's what I want to do first. We're going to do this in 2 different lightings. First, here is a video in studio lighting. And what I have done, just so you know what you're seeing here on my arm, on the left is going to be About It, obviously, and the more striking Open Wide shade will be on the right. But what I have done is 3 swatches for each. The matte alone, the gloss alone, and then the matte with the gloss over it. All right, so let's take a look at it. Here is again what you are seeing. You see on the left, Be About It, matte, then the shine gloss, and then the 2 combined. And then on the right is Open Wide, which is the matte, then the shimmer gloss, and then the 2 combined. So take a look at that in studio lighting. I am going to be doing a video somehow, if I can make it not too boring, about color correctness and it's the difficulties in color correctness when you're looking at a screen. But what tends to help my viewers, I think you all have agreed, is to take it outside into the warm California sunshine. So take a look here, same swatches, same order. There's matte and then the gloss alone and then the 2 combined outside in natural lighting, which kind of helps you get a slightly better idea. And of course there are 6 more shades. I just wanted to try 1 shine and 1 shimmer. Now the reason I separated them in these swatches is that there are no rules. You can just go ahead and wear the matte alone. You can wear the gloss alone. Most people will choose to wear them together. And when you do so, just like the Chanel, you will probably have to reapply the gloss. But fortunately, and I mentioned this in the demo, reapplying the gloss does not reactivate or wet the matte. Some matte lipsticks, I'm sure you've had this experience if you've worked with a lot of matte liquid lips, they just kind of re-liquidize when you put something over them. And I find that so frustrating. But just like the Chanel, these don't. Now I have had these for quite a few days, so I've been wearing them a lot, and I will tell you how they compare in terms of longevity to the Chanel. I will tell you that they are a beast to get off, just like the Chanel. There's a lot of Bifacil that I've used in this video to take things on and off, but they do not hurt the lips. I will tell you that, just like the Chanel. Don't think I said that in the demo, but I haven't had drying, and I am the queen of dry lips. All right, what I want to do now is go to the demo where we are going to try these on, and then I will tell you what my experience is comparing them to Chanel, so stay right there. Okay, let's do a little try on. I want you to know that I have, if you see some color here on my lips, it is because I have applied the matte section of the shades Be About It already to my lips so that it would be, well, nice and dry, and we could go ahead and put the top coat on together. And I have been playing with these for a few days, so I will be able to tell you how they perform and how they last, but I wanted you to be able to see it. So these, again, do not have to be worn together, just like the Chanel. I mean, I could choose just to wear the gloss side or choose just to have a matte lip like this. I do find the matte lip in this and also in the Chanel on their own to not feel very comfy. You know I love the Chanel, so I'm not trying to put any product down. This is just like the Chanel. I find it slightly uncomfortable, a little bit tight feeling. So just like with the Chanel, I think I will wear this product with the gloss over it. So this is the shade Be About It, and it is a shine, not a shimmer. Okay, adding it over the top. We have a perfectly dry lip underneath. Now let me just put a little bit more onto the bottom lip. Now let me just zoom in a little bit. The top lip has just the matte product, and now the bottom lip is adding in the shine. All right, let's do the top as well. All right, and that's a very pretty everyday color. And just like the Chanel product, once you put on the top gloss, you can go ahead and smack your lips together and do whatever you want. As long as the matte has dried underneath, you're not gonna have any problems with it moving around. It looks like I made a little bit of a mess here, but that's a Rebecca issue. Nothing to do with the Lip Snatcher. Very pretty, very, I did not like the matte on its own, but like I said, I personally wouldn't wear it that way. You can wear just the gloss though if you want, but I like the two of them together. And as you see, not migrating to my teeth or anything of that nature. Really nice also, you know, I didn't get a red in this shade because I've been redded out, but nice if you do wear red not to have to worry that it's gonna move all over your face, because this won't with the Chanel and this new One Size product. So that's really pretty, but we do have another shade called Open Wide that is a little bit louder. So let me get this off. It's a process. I've got the Lancome Bifacil standing by. So I'm gonna take this off and then let's try on the braid. Okay, in a way I kind of lied. I told you guys that I didn't go for a red because I'm kind of redded out, but this hot pink is the same idea really. Super dark, you know, and I have the matte shade on, which is pretty on its own actually for a matte. In terms of application, a little bit messy. I find the same with the darker Chanel shades. You know, you have to get in there and, you know, you do have some playtime, but you can see I have some pink fingers where I just kind of made sure everything was in place because once it's done, it's done. But you have a nice 30 seconds or so to play with it. And then I have let it sit a minute or so that together we can put the top part on it, the top shimmer on it. So the last shade that we tried was a shine shade. Actually, I have it all over my hands. This is a shimmer. So let's go ahead and try it. It is perfectly dry now. And it's so dry it's not coming off on the wand or anything like that. As you see, the wand remains with just the shimmer shade. And then of course, let me lower my mirror and show you the lips. Much more of a statement lip, just like the Chanel shades. It's got everything from the kind of everyday look that we did previously with the About It to this much more statement making Open Wide. And as I actually was saying about reds, this super dark pink is kind of nice. I don't have to worry about this migrating to my teeth, moving onto my chin, worrying about how it's looking and cracking. You will, again, same as the Chanel product, probably want to add some more gloss during the day, but really for the most part, and I have been wearing these for some time, I find the length to be the same wear as the Chanel. I mean, it really is a rival product, not as many shades because it hasn't been around for as long, but I do see that Patrick Starrr has put in, like I said, those everyday shades and these a little bit more statement making shades, which are actually nice to wear and something that's not going to move around. And certainly the price is more attractive. So let me ask you, this is where our community comes in. Are you interested in this product? Are you thinking, wow, maybe I can save some money and get a very similar product? It does seem to be a dupe, but not done as a dupe. I really think this is really in Patrick Starrr style. It just happens to be a very similar product. And I like the fact that just like the Chanel, when you add in the gloss over it, it doesn't re-wet the matte. There are a lot of matte shades out there that when you add a gloss over it, they're gonna just like turn back to liquid and move around. And this does not do that. It stays really nice and works super well with the gloss, and he has shimmers and he has shines. So I think it's a great product. I think One Size in general has made some fantastic products and is for some reason a little bit underrated. Patrick Starrr had that Disney Fantasia collection that I did a review of and is now on sale, and I don't think sold incredibly well, and I don't really understand it because it was sensational. His powders are sensational. I think he's got a very good eye and is underrated. So if you like the Chanel or have been meaning to try the Chanel, I think these are a very similar experience at a more affordable price with a little bit less of a shade range. I'm very, very, very happy with it. I think this is really the way, this or the Chanel, to wear dark shades. You don't have to worry about it migrating. But let me know your thoughts down below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that we can keep growing. Come and say a big hello over on Instagram and TikTok too. And please remember that you can support the wild going-ons here on this channel by becoming a member or by giving super thanks. But in any way that you participate, I am thrilled to have you here, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye.